All right, today I want to talk about a topic called FinCen. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network is what it stands for. What this is about is March 1st, there was some requirements placed on the title companies, closing companies. Some states use title companies, some states use closing companies, attorneys, etc. This is a requirement for them to make sure the reporting is done on any residential transactions that the funds are coming from a non-federally insured institution. That's probably the simplest way to put it. There is a flow chart. Your closing company, your title company can definitely get you more information. Buyers and sellers are going to be responsible to get this information to the closing company. Real estate agents, you're going to need to know about this so you can help guide your clients. It'll come to you most likely, from my understanding, in a porthole, in an email link, once a transaction has been mutually accepted and the closing company gets it, they start doing their things. You're going to fill out the information. When I say you, that's going to be the buyer or the seller, to identify where these funds are coming from. You won't be reporting this if you're getting a loan from a mortgage broker or a financially insured institution. If you're not, or if you're an LLC, like I said, there's a lot of different criteria. The main thing this video is for is just to get you aware that there's some reporting requirements coming up if you're involved in a residential transaction where the funds are not coming from a federally insured institution. Don't get too hung up on it. From what I've seen, it does not look that complicated. It's going to be, like I mentioned, come to you in a porthole. You'll fill out the information. Yes, it'll be another step, but it is all to protect both sides and make sure that the money is coming from a reliable source. Nobody is accusing anyone of anything, but money laundering is a huge issue across the world, basically. So this is just to help enforce where the funds are coming from. As you go through this, and if you're in that type of transaction, reach out to your closing company, whether it's a title company, an attorney, however you close your transactions. Here in Oregon, all of our title companies are up on it. They're sending out information, and it's a lot of it can really be defined through their flow charts, and it's pretty basic. So it's easy to see if it's going to be required in your transaction or not. This just went into effect March 1st. We're going to have a lot of information probably throughout the next month or so. I hope to do another video towards the end of March, maybe with some of these flow charts I mentioned, maybe a PowerPoint, something that is a little easier to understand right now. I just kind of wanted to get the word out there, let people know it's coming, and it's very serious. The requirement to get the information put in the system is going to be upon the buyer and seller. The requirement to make sure it's correct and reported correctly is on the title company. If they do not get the information, they can't close. If they do happen to close a transaction where this wasn't reported and it should have been, there's hefty fines that are going to be placed on the title company. So you can bet title companies, closing companies, they're going to be on this and make sure that everything is done correctly. So as we start in this process, it's going to be a learning thing for everyone, but we'll get through it. So my goal here is just to keep people informed, to get everyone through it, and go from there. Feel free to subscribe and put any comments down below if there's questions you have, and I'll try to answer them. I'm no expert. This has just went into place, but I have been paying attention to this since like last October when we first started getting information on it and making sure that people start getting aware of it. So it's just an awareness for right now. May not even affect you, but at some point, if you're buying a property that's not coming, the funds are not coming from a federally insured institution, you're most likely going to have to be doing some reporting. Not a big deal. We'll get through this. Thanks.